What's happening, peoples? Thanks for tuning in for another beer review. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. And I'll be doing another craft beer for you today. That I picked up from Morrison's. It's by the Kirkstall Brewery, who I believe are based in Leeds. And it's called Spokane West Coast IPA. Here's a look at your can art. Spokane. God knows what Spokane means. Let me know. Might be the name of a hop or something. I ain't got a clue. I've not heard of it. Spokane. Hopefully Spokane lovely. That's what I really care about. But yeah, I got it from Morrison's. It was a part of the 4 for 3 deal, and it was £3.75. That's a little bit pricey, isn't it? It's 6% ABV, and it's a West Coast IPA. So they tend to be more bitter of the IPAs. So hopefully I'll like it, because I do like me a bit of bitterness in my beers. £3.75 for a supermarket beer. So say quite expensive, isn't it? Let's crack her open and get on with the review. Let me know if you tried this one, guys, and if you liked it or not in the comments. And I'll let you know what I think. Chuck it in the glass. Doesn't seem to want to make much of a head, even though I'm trying to chuck it in there quite quickly. Alright, it's kind of a glass of orange squash with a head. It's kind of a pale sort of yellowy, orangey colour. I mean, some people would call that golden, but that's not golden for me, that's orange. White, foamy head, very foamy looking head. Lots of carbonation stick, because the glass is bloody dirty. Give that little bang. Yeah, do try not to swear. Right, let's get the nose in there and check out the aromas of Spokane. Hopefully it smells Spokane lovely. It smells fruity, a touch of like stone fruit, like nectarine or peach, that sort of, you know, definitely a bit of pine, but that's to be expected being a West Coast IPA. Some citrus as well, like grapefruity sort of citrus aromas. It smells pretty nice actually. Perhaps smells a little more fruity than what I was expecting. But let's see what it tastes like. That's what it's all about, isn't it, guys? So let's chuck it down me big fat neck. Cheers, everybody. Bosh. Right. First impressions of this alcoholic beverage are that it's decent, but as you can probably see, it's not quite wowed me. But it is quite nice. It just hasn't got that wow factor. It hasn't got the Spokane lovely factor, which I was hoping it would have. It's just Spokane nice, not Spokane lovely. It's yeah, it's kind of doing everything you'd expect it to do from a West Coast, but it's not doing anything that stands out or really makes you think, yeah, it's just very average sort of affair, really. That's my opinion anyway. Let's go in again and explore the flavours and whatnot, and then I'll let you know what I can pick up, guys. I would say medium body, just medium kind of feel to the carbonation. A lot of mediums in this beer, which is why I think it doesn't really stand out. There should be some sort of standout feature for me to remember the beer by, but everything's just sort of, I mean, it's well balanced, but perhaps so well balanced that I want it to be a bit less balanced, so something stands out, if that makes any sense. There's a little bit of a sweet malt profile to it, sort of grainy caramel sort of type malt. And then you're getting this like subtle touch of stone fruit and tropical fruits for me. Some citrus fruits as well, but they're all, they're just barely noticeable, kind of in the background as you get towards the middle of the tasting profile. Just little subtle fruits like a bit of nectarine and grapefruit, lemon. There's a few just really subtle fruits. It's okay, and then sort of once you get past the fruity stage, you then come on to your typical West Coast IPA. Bitterness, slightly piney, resinous piney bitterness. Excuse me, I'm still bloody ill. I'm coughing away like a madman. Don't know how long this bloody cough is gonna last. It's driving me absolutely mental. It just will not go. It just will not shift. That bitterness has got like a slight sort of linger to it. Medium sort of linger. But even the bitterness for me is not particularly bitter for a West Coast IPA. A lot of the time you would expect that to be kind of the standout thing of a West Coast, but it's not. It's just sort of enough there to balance the beer and make it very sort of so-so. I mean, there's not really much bad you can say about it. But there's not that much good you can say about it either. It's just sort of there, it exists, and it's £3.75p a can, which, when it boils down to it, do I feel like I'm drinking a can of beer that's worth nearly £4? No, I do not. So, I don't think it's worth a buy, but it's worth a try. Let's say it's okay if you've got like picked three beers, you got one left to make your 4 for free deal, and you want a safe one that it's not disgusting, it's nice, it's decent, it just it's not got no balls about it. Do you know what I mean? It's just a bit safe, a bit inoffensive, one could say. Yeah, so for that reason, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I can't give it no higher at that price for just something that's just okay, really, can you? So I'll give it an okay score of a 7. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, smash the like button. Chat to me in the comments. Give me some ideas for future content that you'd like to see. And consider subscribing to the channel. If you've not done already and you've made it this far, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Till the next one, guys. Bye-bye, darlings.